So this is the before. These are the roots. They're virgin. The roots are a little longer in the back. Ooh, static. So we're gonna try to even all this out, and then her color is very faded, so we're gonna refresh it and make it more vibrant. So these are the products that we're gonna be using to complete today's look. I am using H12, which is a deep auburn red, and I'm going to be adding magenta in this mixture just to make sure that it doesn't get too much more on the brown side, because we do want it to be intense but not too intense, like a calm intense. But anyways, and we are going to be using Overtone Color Conditioner in Extreme Magenta and the Daily Conditioner in Extreme Magenta as well. I'll show you guys how to apply these. And for the mixture, which you will see obviously in the next clip, we're going to be using 40 volume. Please, if you guys are going to be using bleach to lift before you apply these colors, do not use 40 volume. Use 20 or 10, no higher when you're using bleach. But because this is dye and we're going to be working on her virgin hair, we are going to be using 40 volume. So now let's mix it together and I will show you how. So this is the products unboxed. This is the Loreal Hi Color High Lift Highlights in the H12. Each of these tubes comes with one of these mini intensifiers in the box. Yes, use it. You add it with your color and you mix it with everything. A lot of people think, oh, it's not important, but it is. This is what gets you that intense red. The magenta doesn't come with one of them because what this essentially is a cream, bigger bottle of these. So that's why if you think you got this and you're like, where the fuck is my little thing, don't worry, it doesn't come with it because it is it. Just a little advice first, I would recommend you squirting all three of these into the bowl first, because when you have these creams all uneven and you squirt this, because it's more liquidy, it'll give you like splashbacks. So it's just to not create a bigger mess. Now, when it comes to the developer, I am using 40 volume. I am a professional, so I know how to eyeball it and do everything without scaling it. But if you are nervous, you can pretty much get the box instructions, and everything is in the information on the measurements and how to formulate it. Anyways, I know how to eyeball it, so you know, you can either watch me, you can read the box, do whatever. I'm more of a consistency person. I like a certain consistency that I work with. Everybody is different, but this is my way. So I start with a little bit and I mix until it's the texture that I desire. I don't like it too watery because product does not stay on the hair when it's too watery. You kind of want a loose version of cream cheese, you know. If you don't know what cream cheese is, I can't really help you. This is hair. Courtney is ad-libbing in the back. See, it's thick. And I like the way it falls, but I'm just gonna put a little bit more because I feel like it's still too thick and everything isn't fully blended. All right, so now it's ready to be applied. Wait, let me do it again. All right. So now that we let it sit on for 15-20 minutes, we're gonna rinse it off, and then I'm gonna be using this Overtone conditioner, and I'm just gonna condition it to give it more of a like reddish tint to it, not so purple. You can see that it's more of an intense red. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be using this, and I'm just going to rinse the whole head with this to give it a little bit more of a darker tone. And the conditioner that we're going to use, I'm going to mix in a little bit of purple so it's not like an ombre. It's more closer to one family than it. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna deposit the Overtone Mask. I'm gonna mix these two colors, Extreme Magenta. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Blooper. And then I'm gonna be using Extreme Purple. I'm only gonna be putting a little bit of the purple in the magenta, and I mean with her hair thickness we're gonna use that whole jar, but I'm only gonna put a little bit of this purple because it's a super dark purple, and all our problem is right now, let me show you. So you see how her hair is a nice good burgundy, but the pieces that were so bleached out, you can see that it's super red. So if we were to dry her hair, it would be burgundy into a red ombre. So we're just gonna darken the parts that were bleached because they're gonna fade fast, and we're just gonna darken it so when we dry it, it's more of the same family than it is an ombre. So I only mixed a little bit of the purple. You can start with like half a tablespoon, mix it. If you want it a little darker, do another half a tablespoon. Always add in slowly because you can always add more, but you can't make it lighter once it's too dark. So this is the color that I got to, more so to match the top of her hair now, but not too much because you still want some brightness in the red. So now you're just gonna leave this mask on for like 15 minutes. If you feel like it looks too purpley on the light, that's, you know, I have a ring light right here, so it's picking up more of the color instead of what it's depositing, but it's actually a really darker kind of burgundy going on, but the light got it looking all crazy, but you'll see at the end. Leave this on for 15 minutes. Let the purple get it a little darker a little bit, then you wash it off. And you actually don't need to shampoo this, just rinse. Just rinse it off. You don't need to even shampoo it. It helps it last longer as well. But I mean, read your bottle. That's what Overtone does. If you ain't using Overtone, then you can't quote me. All right, the time is done. You can see it's a little darker, but also let me show you guys without the light. Yeah, see, it's not how it looks with the light on. All right, so we're gonna wash it, style it, and I will show you the end product. So those are the roots. That's how light they lifted, and they are only one shade darker than the rest of the hair that was previously bleached, but still pretty even. Now this is the complete final result. We got it as even as we could. Some of you guys will see it as perfect, some of you guys will probably not, but also guys, understand that red is one of those colors that it adjusts to whatever light you're in. I guess I would say like a chameleon. So wherever you're at, depending on the lighting situation, you'll have a different tone of red. Look at that. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my god, this looks like a wig.